I copied this list from Michelle Obama. Sometimes when I bounce light off my diamond, Donald's hair will chase it like a cat. I wish I knew why I have a recurring dream I'm pinned beneath a giant orange sack of shit. And if I could tell my younger self just one thing, it would be this. If you catch a leprechaun and he gives you one wish, be more specific.
Ever wonder what it's like to be married to Donald Trump? Bill Maher's got some hilarious ideas, and they're not pretty. From creepy little monkey fingers to feeling like you're in jail, Maher's take on Melania's life will have you in stitches. But wait, there's more. Maher doesn't stop at Melania. He's got some choice words for the whole Trump circus, including a certain conspiracy theorist who might be Trump's new flame. Spoiler alert, it involves a $150 million lawsuit threat. Yep, you read that right.
As a child, I had 2 of my Bratz dolls deported. My hobby is refurbishing vintage lawn jockeys. People think I'm all in on Trump, but some of the voices in my head like Jill Stein. I think Michael Jackson faked the moonwalking.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. Picture this, folks. Melania Trump, the First Lady of the United States, standing on the White House lawn, tossing Donald's oversized suits out the window. Crazy, right? Well, not according to Bill Maher. The comedy king has some hilarious advice for our dear Melania, and it's spicier than Trump's spray tan.
Melania Trump has been in the news a lot lately. I was talking about her in the monologue, and she's on the cover of Us Weekly with this cover, my side of the story. All the stars do it. Tim Gunn has done it. You have his, he'll be out here in a minute. And I did it. It's practically a rite of passage. You have mine, there you go. In Slovenia, I was a catalog model, which is what you call a model you order out of a catalog. I have no first language. I hope I inspire little girls everywhere to marry for money.
Maher thinks Melania should take a page out of the playbook of all those fancy schmancy buildings that have been dropping the Trump name faster than you can say, "You're fired." He's basically telling her, hey Melania, time to rebrand yourself. But come on, can the First Lady really just walk away from the Orange in Chief? Well, Maher seems to think so. He's even cooked up a step-by-step guide for Melania's great escape. Step 1. Channel your inner Taylor Swift. And no, we're not talking about the conspiracy theory version where Taylor is secretly a Trump supporter. We're talking about the "we are never ever getting back together" Taylor. Step 2 is even simpler. Just walk out that golden door and don't look back. Easy peasy, right? It's like Maher thinks Melania can just slip out for a quick Kovfef run and never return. But let's be real, folks. This isn't exactly like ditching your high school boyfriend. We're talking about ghosting the President of the United States. But wait, there's more. Maher didn't stop there. He went full savage mode, suggesting that Melania's smiles in public look about as genuine as Trump's hair color. Ouch, that's gotta sting more than a bad spray tan job. And remember that infamous jacket Melania wore, the one that said, "I really don't care, do you?" Well, Maher thinks that might have been a not-so-subtle hint.
Fantastic woman, a true patriot, Laura Loomer. Laura, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Laura.
Every damn day we see another story about illegal aliens going to the Ritz-Carlton, illegal aliens getting free flights, illegal aliens getting free clothes and free cell phones, and someone's going to snap. Kamala Harris gets elected as president of the United States. We are going to have an Islamic caliphate in this country.
About her feelings towards her hubby and her role as First Lady. Talk about passive-aggressive fashion choices. But here's the kicker. Maher actually believes Melania has the power to end this reign of terror with one swift move. He's practically begging her to pull a Houdini and disappear from Trump's life. It's like he thinks she's got some kind of magical Trump be gone spray hidden in her designer purse. Looks like Melania's Be Best campaign isn't exactly living up to its name, folks. Bill Maher's got some thoughts on the First Lady's pet project, and let's just say he's not handing out any gold stars. Remember when Melania was supposed to make kids play nice on the internet? Yeah, that worked out about as well as asking Trump to stop tweeting at 3 a.m. But Maher's not just poking fun at Melania's failed attempts to spread kindness.
This Laura Loomer, I don't know if you know anything about her, but I mean, this is, yeah, I mean, I want to go through the list of conspiracy theorists, but we thought this would be a good week to get the audience to know her a little better. My biggest fear is immigrants taking my job as a right-wing hate monger. I don't hate all brown people, just the brown ones. For example, my spirit animal was eaten by Haitians.
He's diving deep into the Trump Tower of Terror, suggesting that life with the Donald is about as pleasant as a prison sentence. I mean, when your favorite movie is The Great Escape, you might want to rethink your living situation, right? Speaking of escaping, Maher's got a theory about why Melania can hold her breath for a whole 90 seconds. Now, I'm not saying it's because Trump smells like a mix of spray tan and Big Mac, but okay, that's exactly what Maher's saying. Imagine having to hold your breath every time your husband comes near you. Talk about a breath of not-so-fresh air. But wait, it gets better. Maher's not just throwing jabs from the sidelines, he's got some advice for Melania, and it's as subtle as Trump's hairdo. Remember when Melania famously slapped away Trump's hand? Well, Maher thinks she should make it a permanent move.
Melania Trump must do what dozens of buildings around the world have done and take the Trump name off, getting men to change their destructive ways by threatening to leave them, humiliate them, or cut them off in bed. It's a tale as old as time. Maybe it falls to you now, Melania. You can end this reign of terror, and all you have to do is channel your inner Taylor Swift and walk out the door. Your unhappiness is obvious. You despise his creepy little monkey fingers touching your hand. Is there anyone left who can check Donald Trump? Yes, Melania.
He's practically begging her to give those creepy little monkey fingers the permanent cold shoulder. And let's not forget about that infamous jacket Melania wore. You know, the one that said, "I really don't care, do you?" Maher's pretty sure that wasn't just a fashion statement. It's like Melania's been trying to send us all an SOS, but we've been too distracted by Trump's latest Twitter meltdown to notice. Looks like Maher's roast session hit a raw nerve with our favorite orange-tinted ex-prez. Trump's reaction was as predictable as his hair color, a full-on meltdown. He called Maher a befuddled mess and claimed his show was increasingly boring. Oh, Donnie, don't you know that's just code for ouch? That hurt my feelings. But wait, there's more. Trump accused Maher of having Trump derangement syndrome. Funny, I thought that was what his supporters had. The Donald even suggested that Maher's commentary always revolves around him. Well, when you're as big a target as Trump, it's hard not to take aim. It's hilarious how a few jokes can make the former leader of the free world lose his cool. Remember, folks, in Trump's world, a comedian's words are scarier than, say, a pandemic or climate change. Now that's what I call thin-skinned.